percussion. Now, sixth graders, oh, it's going to be very hard for them to hear my voice because these speakers go this way and not that way. Oh, they quieted down. Okay, sixth graders, give me a thumbs up if you can hear my voice. The microphone doesn't actually sound very loud up there. Awesome, they're listening. So one of the differences when you move from sixth grade to seventh grade, band becomes an elective. And these folks up here in black and white have actually already passed the deadline to choose. But if anything happens towards the end of the year and somebody wants to change their mind and be in band, you can talk to me about that. I will help you. But we had, this is kind of a record size of seventh grade last year. We had over 50% of the people decide to stay. Is it worth it? Yeah! Okay, so the farther you go and the harder you get in the music and the technicality of playing, the cooler the music you get to hear. So sixth graders, if you liked it this year, it gets better. If you didn't like it, it doesn't get better. But for everybody, there's something awesome. We have a very rich electives program. We hope that you decide to stay because we have lots of fun in seventh grade. Our seventh graders they actually showed the beginning of a trio of pieces that's linked together and called Color Jam. You heard red at the winter concert. We're gonna play the other two, which is blue, the color of cool, which is very jazz influenced, and yellow, the color of light, which is very, very challenging because it has two different key signatures that keep going back and forth. So keeping track and doing all of those rhythms is our big challenge. We will have a little pause in between. I'm not necessarily going to talk for that. It's just a timpani changing moment, and then we'll have our third piece, and that's it for our concert for these folks. How are we doing, percussion? All right, here is blue, the color of cool. It has kind of 5 soloists, 4 official soloists. There's a Dixieland quartet in the middle, which has trumpet, clarinet, and then our trombone is split between 2 trombone players, and they're accompanied by tuba. So listen for that. It's going to feature some of our instruments. piece for the concert is a very fun one. I picked this half because we played this a little while ago for our elementary tour, which is where 5th graders come from some of our feeder elementary schools and are able to share in what our program is. We get to show them our band and choir and orchestra just in this room. So we played that once for them, but it's also extremely fun. This is the second piece that this group has played this year where I really pushed them for playing fast. So those of you who heard Adv Band before, you heard Night of the Dark Horse. We started that one very slow and we worked it all the way up to tempo. This is another one. So marches are usually when we feel a tempo like this, and when you move a little bit faster, sometimes we call it a gallop, appropriately, as you're moving quicker on possibly a horse. So, Squirrel Chase by Carol Britton Chambers. Since this is our last one, I am going to mention some logistics. When we have you exit, we're going to have audience members exit out the back. These folks are going to exit out those chairs, or doors, those are doors, out those doors, and they can meet you outside. We do have a concert that happens after this. Huge thank you. There are actually a lot of people that help make this happen. I have multiple colleagues here that are somewhere. Miss Denny is up here. She co-teaches with me. Mr. Dungan is somewhere. You see him? He's outside. He's making sure that all the people for the next concert behave, probably. Mr. Dungan comes over from Fletcher as well to co-teach with me. We have lovely admin support here. Mr. Grierson, thank you for coming tonight. All of our admin have supported us all the way through this. Custodians help set up this facility. Your donations to PI actually help for all of this to happen and have private coaches and things like that for music. So thank you to all your support, and this would definitely not happen if it was not for parents and families like you supporting us at home. So a huge round of applause for all of our family members. My final thank you is to my parents who came here all the way from Idaho to see these kids, because they're also Squirrel Chase.